John Smith, at 129 years old, he was a Chippewa Indian from Cass Lake, Minnesota. This picture is one of the few last remaining tribes to exist. This young man lost most of his jaw in World War I in the Battle of Jutland. However, these photos show the reconstruction. Not a bad job given the time. This is the drunk basket, used in Istanbul in the 1960s, where bars would hire people to carry drunk people back to their homes. People escaped through building windows to the west as the Berlin Wall is being built, August 1961. London is sleep in Piccadilly Underground Station during the Blitz, 28th of September 1940. 4-year-old Michael Finder of East Germany is tossed by his father into a net held by firemen across the border in West Berlin. The apartments were in East Berlin, while their windows opened into the West Berlin, October 7th, 1961. This is what the original Michelin Man looked like in 1910. At least the modern version gave up smoking. Simo Häyhä, a Finnish farmer who got drafted and killed 505 Russians in the Winter War, making him the deadliest sniper ever. He didn't even use a scope. He also killed 200 more with his machine gun. This is Harriet Tubman. She went on over a dozen missions into the South to rescue slaves from plantations and was a spy for the US Army. Her bio is such a roller coaster and is so fascinating and inspiring. This is Terry Fox, who lost his leg to cancer while he was still a teenager, but decided to raise awareness of cancer by running across Canada with only one leg. He ran a marathon a day for 143 days straight, before it was discovered that his cancer had returned and he sadly passed away. Malloy was a homeless alcoholic man. 5 men took out life insurance policies on him and tried to get him to drink himself to death by giving him unlimited credit at a bar that one of them owned, so that it could then collect the money from the insurance company. This wasn't working fast enough, so they started putting antifreeze into his drink, then turpentine, then horse tranquilizer, and finally rat poison. None of them successfully killed Malloy. Liberated prisoners from Ebenice concentration camp in Austria. A First World War veteran playing with the violin with a prosthetic arm in 1919. A picture of a Siberian bear hunting suit in the 1800s. Australian Aborigines in chains, the picture taken in the early 1900s. A woman from the Murzu tribe in Ethiopia is exposed to Western culture for the first time. The assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. in 1986. In this photo, Andrew Young, another civil rights leader, is pointing in the direction of the assailant as Martin Luther King is lying at his feet. 60 pairs of iron shoes line the Danube River's bank, a memorial to the Jewish victims of World War II, who were ordered to remove their shoes and were killed, falling into the water below. A Belgian iron mask from the 1500s, used to humiliate mainly women who either nagged or complained about authority.